welcome back to my channel and to my 2000 closet, even though this video is a bit different in a way that we're not actually at my closet, in my wardrobe. We're in my living room that is also partly taken over by my clothes, mostly jackets. But the last video, wait, how do so the last video about my 2000 vintage clothes actually did pretty good for me. It was a little followers, right? So I will continue making those videos because I have so much of 2000 vintage clothing and I love to share where I get them, how much they were, how you can find them, which clothes I regret buying, which I don't regret buying, and all of the little details of thrifting and just being obsessed with 2000 clothing. Don't talk like I'm sick, because I am probably sick. What was I saying? Oh, the Christmas is here. That's our cute Christmas tree. That's all of my jackets. I can go through them as well. I don't know in this video or next. Let me know which one. I've noticed that the shorter videos are doing better. So let's just jump in. Today we're gonna talk about my 2000 vintage tops, party tops, going out tops, sexy summer tops that I love. A lot of them are my mom's. And basically the reason why I started being obsessed with 2000 clothing is because of my mom's clothing, and I have so much of her clothes. Also, how cute is this top? I think it was some French brand I found on Vinted. I will check. And I'm wearing my Cavalli pants that I got off Vinted, I think for 17 euros. I always say that I check Vestiaire for more expensive stuff and the light is weird, and Vinted for cheaper stuff. Like, I try to find stuff for under 20 euros, and that's most of my clothing is. So let's go in. But first, I don't know what took me over or what happened last month, but I ordered on Vinted four bags. 3 of them Gianfranco Ferre. In every video I tell that Gianfranco Ferre is one of the most underrated 2000 brands ever, and because not enough people talk about it, it's quite cheap on resale, even though I feel like it should be on the same level like Dior, Prada, Miu Miu, and so on and so on. Gianfranco Ferre was actually a stylistic director of Dior, and he is known as architecture of fashion. He is the one who created the Miss Dior bag, the square one with all of the lines, when he was working at Dior, and he had his own brand, Gianfranco Ferre, same time that he was stylistic director at Dior. So he kind of ran his own brand while also running Dior, which is crazy, but his stuff is of crazy quality, very interesting designs, but because not enough people talk about it nowadays, it's quite acceptable, no, affordable. I'm so cold, I'm so tired. I don't know what's happening in Finland this year, but I can't wake up at all. It is, I don't know, 3 p.m. I feel like it's middle of the night. I could hardly wake up. I have no energy. Tell me what to do. I start taking vitamin D. I've been already taking it for a few weeks. I thought I'm sick, but I'm not really sick. So I'm just constantly running on so little energy, and I drink like 4 coffees, which I never do. So, first bag. Okay, I don't remember exactly the prices of these bags. They were all under 20 euros. But I can check if I still have the Vinted receipt. First of all, are you joking? Are you joking? I think it was... Okay, I'm afraid to lie, but I will attach. I think it was 16 euros. Gianfranco Ferre. See, like, I love Gianfranco Ferre because of this print that he has. My mom had a wallet with a similar print, and that's why I love Gianfranco Ferre, because my mom has one of the most iconic bags. And I get so many compliments. To be honest, I don't wear it enough because I feel it's such a prized possession. Wait, I will show it to you. Basically, that's the reason why I became obsessed with Gianfranco Ferre. Like, have you ever seen anything like that? It's probably from 2010, maybe a bit earlier, I'm not sure, but it's an amazing quality thanks to my mom and thanks to me not wearing it for the past few years. But oh my god, it's so nice. She also have few jeans, like one black jeans with just gold like color, gold paints spots. No, that's not how you say it. And I posted Instagram video like wearing my mom's favorite 2010 clothing, and yeah, Gianfranco Ferre is something else. Back to the bag. Back to the bag. Like, look. Okay, how should I show it to you? Like this. Look how interesting it is. I don't know, something about his bags, it's always looks classy, but then it has something extra. Love her. Also will love this. The pictures weren't that good. I mean, the pictures were good, but I'm a bit always skeptical and scared, and so should you be, when the leather has the lacquer, you know, like shiny surface, because on the pictures it looks like it's shiny, but it also could be like I keep losing my words, like it could be like it's old and it misses part of the leather, you know, like on some pictures it was like that, and I couldn't understand, was this a shine or was this like part of the leather just missing? And it happens sometimes. Don't think that I'm stupid. It's honestly sometimes, like once I bought the bag and it arrived and it actually like it was shiny everywhere, but one piece was missing, and I was like, this is insane. That's why you should be careful. But that's why I bought it for my boyfriend. Is being so loud. Babe! Anyway, another bag, again Gianfranco Ferre, this one. I saw it probably 6 months ago and it was €5, but for some reason the seller didn't know how to put like available for Finland, so I saw it but I couldn't buy it, and I asked like many times, like, please could you, and they're like, no, you can buy it, like I don't see a problem. It's like it's not on, basically, anyway, miscommunication. But I was just checking Gianfranco Ferre the other week and I see that they changed it, they re-uploaded it, and I could buy it, and it was like €4 or €5 plus shipping, which is now €4 on Vinted, I think. Like, I love Gianfranco Ferre pattern. To be honest, I thought, like on the picture it looked like, I thought it's gonna be like mini shoulder bag, and this is like, if you think, it's quite big, which I'm not mad about, like I love it, but see, it goes like so, but I thought it's gonna be just like a mini shoulder bag, but brown. Can someone advise me how to wear brown bags? I want to start wearing them, but I have this stupid idea in my head that obviously like most of my shoes are black, like black leather boots, and in my head like I can't combine black boots with the brown bags. That's why I don't wear my mom's Ferre bag that often, because it's like brownish khaki, and I don't think it looks good, but maybe it's just in my head. Now this bag is my favorite because on the, I glued it a bit so I don't want to show you, but on the pictures when it was sold it was advertised as a kind of this type of bag that you put across your shoulder, and I saw this one. I will attach the picture and you will understand what I'm talking about if they still have the picture on Vinted. When I saw this and when I saw how it was on Vinted, I thought like, it looks wrong. I'm wondering if it can be worn as a normal bag and not like so, like it was there. And yes, it can be worn as a normal bag. They just, maybe it was not their bag that they were selling, so they weren't sure how it's supposed to wear. But when I started looking through it, I've noticed that here used to be glue, so when I bought it, this was moving back and forth easily. That's why you can like turn it inside out and do all the ways. But I noticed that there was some glue residue, so like it used to be glued before, because when I tried it to pull it as this, as a bag, because here was nothing, it will still drop down and like, I don't know, it wasn't holding shapes. So I started looking at it. I found that there was glue residue. I glued it a bit using the fabric glue. I didn't have the balls to use the actual, like, you know, crazy glue, but maybe at some point I will need to. And I glued it, and now it holds the shape. I love that it's canvas. I think it looks so cute and so basic, but for some reason, for the past 2 months, I've been trying to get rid of most of my clothing and switch to more basic stuff. Still 2000, still vintage, still something with something special, but less colorful, which is crazy. Because I hate black outfits. I'm a colorful person. I like sexy clothing, but I've talked about it in some of my videos. I just started feeling that even though I love this type of clothing, I kind of love it on someone else, but when I put it, I don't love it as much as I thought. I don't know, it's so weird, because this year, I talked already about it, because Vinted had like €1 shipping or €0 shipping in the beginning. I started buying so much stuff. Again, it was like €5, €10 top, €15 Cavalli pants with €1 shipping, you know. It's not like I was going crazy with the money, and I was only buying the stuff that I always wanted to have, because before that I only knew Vestiaire, and the Vestiaire would be like €50, and cheap Cavalli pants that I got would be €50 and €15 for shipping, so it will be like €65 at least, like the minimum. And then I found out Vinted, €1 shipping in the beginning of the year, €15 pants. I got like €11 woolen Versace pants. I got Dolce & Gabbana skirts for €11. Like, it was crazy. And I got all of the things that I love. But when I started wearing this summer, I wasn't as happy about me wearing that clothes as I thought. And I've noticed, like, I like more when I wear just like a black Versace pants, still sexy, but black Versace pants and a simple white t-shirt, like more 90s basic celebrities kind of outfits, if you know what I mean. So this bag would be perfect for that. Like, look at the details, and this charm, or whatever you call it, it's so heavy. We love good thought through details. So these were all of the bags, Gianfranco Ferre bags that I got this month on Vinted for under €15. This bag being just €5 or €4. And then another bag that is not Gianfranco Ferre, it's some, I think, Italian or French brand. But when I saw it, it looks exactly like Prada fur bag. If you know, you know. And there is also the canvas or nylon bag that had the same type of hand. Anyway, like, it is fur. It looks so much better in real life, and it looks so much better than on the pictures and on the camera right now. But look at this handle. So it is just like plastic with some nylon fabric, and Prada has few of similar ones that I always wanted to get, but you know, Prada is a bit more expensive. This one I think was actually €16, and it absolutely worth it. It's a bit smaller than I thought, and if size of the bag is very important for you, you definitely should ask for measurements. And I've noticed that in Vinted they more than often provide those measurements, but I never bothered to like think about it. For me, it's the most important that I can put it on my shoulder, and that's it. Love her. She's gorgeous for winter. I think I should wear her tomorrow. Now moving on for why we are here, which is the 2000 vintage tops. Starting strong with 100% silk Liujo top from my mom. Like, she wore it so much. It is this purple stuff. If you don't know stuff, very sexy, amazing quality top, amazing lace, because it's It's again, I think around 20 years old. My mom wore it, I'm wearing it, and like I'm just, it's such a delicate thing, and I'm just surprised that it didn't fall apart. But and it has a little stretch to it, so I absolutely recommend Liu Zhou for more feminine things, for more like, they have a lot of rhinestones, a lot of silk, a lot of lace, and in 2000s, oh my god. Another top I got from Vinted is Versace top. I love it, and I think it gives a bit of Coyote Ugly move vibe, but it's red, and I only wore it a few times, even though it's so soft. One thing I love about Versace tops, amazing quality. I think I say a lot that I like Cavalli, but I'm such a Versace fan. Cavalli pants is everything, Cavalli dresses is everything, but Versace tops are so unique and such an amazing quality. Like, I have my mom's t-shirt that still have color, and I don't know, something, and they're so soft, they're always so soft and so comfortable, so I feel like you don't need to compromise between looking sexy, feeling sexy, looking beautiful, and then also being comfortable. So I wore it a few times, but I thought I expected to wear it much more. Again, maybe it's the color, maybe that it's a bit not my color, I don't know. This top got so many compliments. The brand is Bay. I haven't heard about it before, I just found it on Vinted. It looks like that. Here we go. Maybe you wouldn't see it as anything special, but if I will find a picture, I will attach, because it is so flattering. And they have a lot of basic tops, a lot of jackets, but I've seen few same tops still on sale, so you absolutely should check if you like it. Okay, here we go, the famous Dolce & Gabbana Intimo collection. Again, that's why I told you before that you should always check underwear. And as I said before, if you're looking on Vinted or Vestiaire or eBay or anything like that, any platform which sells secondhand clothing, don't put any keywords, don't put sizes, because you might miss such an amazing find. All I do is put a brand and go through all and everything that this brand has, and then I move to another brand, or I put few brands and I go just through everything. I don't put sizes, because Italian sizes and 2000 sizes are very different to today's sizes. And for example, 42, 44 is close to my size, which is S size. But if you put 42 in Vinted, when you upload item, it immediately, I think, transfers to LXL. So you might miss some good finds. This top I found for, I think, 16 euros. Carrie Bradshaw have the same, like, I think, like lingerie nightgown she was sleeping in, obviously in the same famous Dolce & Gabbana pattern. I love this thing so much, I wore it so much. The quality is amazing. The only thing I would recommend is to, if you want to put something like that, sometimes they sell it so expensive. I found it, again, as I said, for under 20 euros. I think it was 16 euros, but they sell it for, sometimes you can find this for 70 euros. I wouldn't maybe buy it for 70 euros, because it depends how much has it been worn. This one I don't think been worn that much, because it has this elastic here. That's my dishwasher making noise. Elastic here, and if it's too old or if it has been worn too much, it can just break or being outstretched, and instead of tight fit you will have this wave here, so be careful. This one I thrifted in Punananristi in Helsinki. It's just transparent sheer little thing. I think it's Max. Was it Max? Yes, Max. I always say that if you want to find cheaper stuff and not like the branded stuff, 2000 brands to look for is the M brands, which is, oh, I'm so funny, which is Max, Mont and Morgan. And this one is Max, and they My mom has so many Max dresses, so flattering, such a good quality, such a good stretchy material that is kind of like, you know. Another, was it Max or was it Mountain? Ah, Mango, but I think, I'm not sure, but I have a feeling it's 2000 Mango, because this top, again, okay, I'm not lying when I say something gave me a lot of compliments, because this has like a corset clothing on the front. It looks so good. The girl's been asking a lot about it, and yet it's stretchy, it's so comfortable, it's so flattering. It goes like this, obviously not on top of the turtleneck, but I kind of even like the look. But it's just, in summer I looked so good. This top is why I keep buying stuff. It's probably my most worn 2000 stuff, not counting jeans. Most worn 2000 top. It's Dolce & Gabbana. It is wool, but I wore it all through the summer. And the thing is that in Finland it is so windy that whenever, what is happening? Whenever it's too windy in Finland, I'm always getting cold. So why I love this top is because it has this kind of infinite zipper. Wait. Like, look how long is the turtleneck. It goes all the way, and you can zip it all the way, so you can... Look at this, you can zip it all the way up and do this like crazy turtleneck. You can unzip it. Oh. And it's wool. Always check composition if you can. Sometimes, of course, the sellers don't want to spend too much time, and I understand it, like write the composition and measurements, but you can always ask. I've been thinking a lot, trying to understand why exactly I love 2090s clothing. What is it about it? Honestly, quality, but what I mean by quality, the big part of the quality is the composition, meaning that they used to make clothing cotton, wool, cashmere, merino wool. So now if you go to Zara or H&M, whatever, because 2000s is been trending for a few years now, for many years I think, you're gonna find similar cuts. You can find, okay, let's talk about not even 2000, what is the quite luxury trend. Everyone loves that. Everyone, not everyone, a lot of girls want to dress like clean girl aesthetic Hailey Bieber, and you know, have this beautiful cardigan. If you go to H&M to buy this gray cardigan, or to Zara, you might buy it, but then you will feel like, okay, something is still not giving it. And probably, I'm not an expert, but probably that's because you bought a polyester cardigan versus what they wore in 90s and 2000, and what Hailey Bieber is wearing is probably cashmere, wool, merino wool, alpaca. Wait, what I wanted to say, the fluffy one, how is it called? Anyway, that's why I think, like, when nowadays the fast fashion store try to recreate this 2000 trends and make the same stuff, same clothes, it doesn't look the same because the quality is not the same, the composition is not the same. It doesn't give quite luxury, because it's not luxury, because it's probably polyester. And if you say like, oh, they sell a lot of wool things, I beg you, please check the actual composition, because I've been window shopping around. I try not to shop fast fashion, but sometimes girl, you know, needs a warm sweater in the winter, and I was going around looking for cardigans and sweaters, and it can say consists of wool, or like, you know, will have huge tag that says wool, but when you start actually reading it, it has 10% wool, 5% wool, and 95% polyester. I don't mean that it should be completely wool. It's okay if it has 5 to 10% polyester, in my opinion, because then it wouldn't have, it will be a bit easier to maintain. But if it has 5% wool or 10% wool, it's still mostly polyester. Like, you don't need that, and that's why I feel like it's better to invest. Like, I invested in Kubu's merino wool, 100% merino wool long sleeve, and what was it, a t-shirt. I've been wearing it every day, almost every day, changing up because I worked at school, I work in after school, and I want to be warm, but I don't want to wear too many things because, you know, sometimes we're outside with the kids. And my world was changed because this thin, almost transparent merino wool top keeps me so warm without me needing to wear a lot of hoodies. Yet I look cute because it looks expensive, and yes, it is on the more expensive side. I think it was 45 euros. I bought it on a sale when there was 2 items you buy for 40% off, and they have those sales quite often. So I'm so happy that I invested in it because it keeps me warm, looks good, and it is an amazing composition. I've been yapping a bit again so much. Moving on, I can feel like I'm losing my voice. Oh, Kokai. I think it's, why do I feel Kokai that it's Australian brand? I think I've read it in 2000 Vogue that it's Australian brand. Absolutely go check it out. Not that many things, or at least in my Vinted I don't see that many things, but my mom loved Kokai in 2000. I hope I pronounce it nice. So another brand to add to your list if you didn't know. I think this top was Max again, or Mango. Someone told me in the comments that M&G logo is what 2000 Mango bean. I hope it is like that, but I'm not sure. I know that the Hennes is 2000 H&M. I know how 2010 H&M logo's been looking, but I'm not that educated about Mango. I like that it's kind of like a tank top, but then it is kind of like a corset, kind of mugler details on the sides. Again, amazing quality, and it's a bit stretch. What I love about 2000 clothing, and that's why I like brand Reflex. If you don't know Reflex, check Reflex, because Reflex always have this kind of stretchy fabric dresses and tops that kind of just like, oh, love that. Next top is my mom's. I don't know, sometimes she says it's Dolce & Gabbana, sometimes she says it's Cavalli, but I love it so much. This is again Dolce & Gabbana top that I got on Vinted, and I have the same dress that I wore as a beach cover, bikini cover during the summer. It is only Tima collection, and that's why I made this whatever TikTok saying that those transparent dresses is the perfect summer vacation bikini cover up. They look so good, and yet they're transparent and sexy, and love that. Again, with these tops, maybe don't go crazy and don't spend 50 euros because a lot of people sell them for 50 euros. If you keep looking, you will find them cheaper. I think this was Morgan, yes. Morgan the toy, I love Morgan. I have a lot of Morgan dresses that I bought off Vinted. They are very sexy. Love that. I think we're finishing up. What is left? Okay, same Dolce & Gabbana top. Like, I love this top so much. This one is more like a tank top. I've been wearing, like, I'm not mad. No, what is that? I'm not mad at myself for buying 3 sheer Dolce & Gabbana tops in different animal prints because I actually wore them so much. Whenever I didn't know what to wear, I would just put one of these tops. Amazing outfits immediately, and the quality, it looks so much better than whatever fast fashion sheer tops there are because I tried them, and trust me, these are amazing. Also, for some reason, they were so easily to style with colorful skirts. I was surprised. I'm still like learning how to style, and I always scared a bit to mix a lot of colorful things, even though that's what 2000s were about, but I was shocked that this went with all of my colorful skirts and looked amazing. Last few tops I want to show you, and we will wrap it up. This is my mom's 2000 top. Look how gorgeous it is. Can you see? In the summer, it looks insane. The brand is 18 Cell. I think that's how you pronounce it. I found few things by this brand on Vinted That's actually how found an amazing golden pair of leather pants, and they have quite a few tops in the similar. I think they like all of this beads work, so absolutely check that brand. This top again got me so many compliments. I think, does it have a brand? I don't think it has a brand. It just says worldwide pat. Whenever I'm going out last minute, which happens rarely because I don't go out that much anymore, I just put this top and that's it. Beautiful metal club, this bikini like fabric, low-rise jeans, and you're ready for a club. The last top is my mom's top, which I think one of the reasons that I love 2000s, one of the many reasons why I love 2000 clothing is that they used to be so multifunctional. Like, I just bought for winter myself a Reebok puffer jacket. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the topics, but for the past many winters I wore my mom Reebok jacket and it just started falling apart because for 20 winters me or mom was wearing it. So I was like, okay, it always keeps me warm, and the puffer jackets are so expensive. Let me go to Vinted, check if I can find some Reebok vintage jackets. I actually will show it to you. This is her. It cost me 15 euros, and the best part is that it is reversible. It is a bit big, but what I love is that it's a longer puffer jacket, so it covers my butt. Nothing special, obviously, but this is just a jacket that I needed to keep myself warm, and perfect condition, but it is reversible. I wear it with the black side, but just how amazing that, why people stopped making reversible clothing. I think because brands just want you to buy two things instead of one. That's why when I started my sustainable clothing brand, my very first drop was tops that all of them were reversible, because making sustainable clothing is expensive, and I thought how I would win customers is by justifying, so to say, the price by making kind of like two tops in one. But I closed my brand, didn't work out, whatever. I was a bit too naive, but love that. And I forgot about the existence of these types of zippers, so you just hop and it's on the front, and boom, and it's on the back, and that's how you make reversible jacket. Genius. If you now will ask me why did I change the subject, because this is my mom's Armani linen skirt that can be also worn as a top, not because I think that it can be worn as a top, but it actually made like so. So basically it's black, so it's a bit hard to show. So it's just kind of buttons in front, and you have this belt on top, and here are details. When you wear it as a top, you kind of tie it back. I will show you. I can't really show you how to wear it as a skirt because my mom at my age were much skinnier than me, but that's how you wear it basically as a top. Just a cute top, and then you can tie it here and you can tie it here. I'm too lazy to button it all the way, or you just wear it as a skirt. See, I can't button it all the way down because my butt doesn't allow it, but how amazing. Like, I love that in 2000s, well, still now, a lot of people think about clothing as an investment. You don't think that it's for one season or one trend. You think like, okay, I will buy 100% linen skirt because it is also a top, it is black, it is a good quality, and it will last me a year, for years. And that's why it makes me sad a lot, because I don't think I have a clothing that my kids can wear, would be able to wear, because first of all, I already wear the clothing that is 20 years old. I don't think it can last another 20 years old. But any of the clothing that I owned has been fast fashion. I am not buying fast fashion for, I think, 5 years since I moved to Finland, and I switched to thrifting once I understood how. And let me tell you, I was the biggest Zara girl. I was such a big Zara girl. I was such a big H&M girl. And then basically I became mad at Zara because I bought those jeans and they said like a recycled tag on them. I love that story because it's so funny, because I'm so petty apparently. And I was like, okay, I'm buying them and they're amazing. You know, it was 5 years ago, like they have this recycled that they made out of recycled materials. And then there was this sustainable YouTube show. How was it called? Basically, that video that talked about all the ways that H&M, Zara brainwash. And they mentioned that, but by saying that this is recycled on a tag, Zara means that the tag is recycled and not the clothing. And when I came back, like looked at my tags more closely, because it was in the span of like 2 days, I read it like in the, I think it was it like small like font or something, but in a way like, yeah, I understood like, yeah, actually, yeah, that's exactly what it means. They just meant that this tag is recycled, but they wrote it in the way that you would think. I promise you I'm not that stupid that the jeans are recycled. And I was like, oh, I was so mad at them. Stopped buying fast fashion, started only thrifting. Why was I telling the story? I don't remember, but I still, of course, occasionally sometimes buy like a t-shirt if I need like a black t-shirt or something, and the quality is insane. The t-shirt, the seams, they fall apart in a few months. I don't have any, like I have few things that I've been owning for 5 years, for 10 years from Zara and H&M, but most of these clothes are now like home clothes that I wear at home, that I sleep in. I can't imagine having something, you know, like my mom gave to me something that she wore for 10 years and I wear for another 10 years and it still looks incredible and don't look like something you sleep in. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is okay. I've been yapping non-stop. I feel like I've been screaming sometimes because I'm sick or getting sick, and I don't. And the light constantly changing. If you made it that far, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Let me know. I can go through my 2000 clothing, from my 2000 jackets, since it's winter. I can show you all of the clothes that my mom gave me. We haven't gotten through my dresses yet, through my skirts, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you like these types of videos. Let me know what you want to see more and I will make these videos. Thank you and have a good day. Is it okay to end this? Okay, love you.